get your money, don't care who judge. Stay out the way, surround yourself with nothing but love. Stay out the way, if you a gangster, killer or thug. Stay out the way, put your faith in the man above. Stay out the way, chill with your family, siblings and blood. Stay out the way, kick it with your girl, forget hit in the club. Stay out the way, mind on your money, ain't no switching it up. Stay out the way, stand out the way, what you thought that it was. Stay out the way. If you stuck down on your luck, not feeling righteous, did a petty crime, just looking for some excitement. Now your name on affidavits and court indictments can pay for a lot, but your freedom is priceless. You did the crime, you do the time, don't let it surprise you. Real stories from the heart, just to open your eyes up.
Yo, what's good, y'all? What's the word, man? How everybody doing out there, man? I hope everybody had a great day. Hope everybody enjoyed their weekend, man. Monday about to be here. Back to the grind, y'all. Y'all already know the count, man, but I hope everybody stayed out the way, man. You know what I mean? Like I told y'all, man, the weather's great out here. It feels good. We doing what we want. We going out. We partying. We chilling. Or we relaxing. Whatever we doing, we staying out the way. That's the main thing, man. You can stay out the way and do these things, man. Your life will be marvelous. I'm telling you, man. It feels good not to stress about nothing but the stuff that I'm supposed to be stressing about. I'm not stressing about something that I can lose my life over or something that can land me in prison. I'm not stressing about those things right there, man. I'm stressing about a bill. I'm stressing about how far I am from my goals. Like, I'm stressing about how much money that I want to see in my life. Like, I'm stressing about things like that, man. That's good things to stress about, even though you're stressing, man. We're not going to prison, man. We staying out the way. So we're not stressing about the other crazy stuff, man. So please, y'all, please stay y'all ass out the way. Y'all know the count, man. But like, share, and subscribe. Keep going up. We needed to keep going up, like I told y'all, man. Keep hitting that button. Keep sharing me. Keep liking it. Keep subscribing. I know y'all gonna catch me one day and y'all gonna give me 1,000 likes, man. One of these days, but I ain't gonna keep talking about it, man. You know, I just feel like I gotta step my game up to be able to get those things, man. So I'm just gonna keep grinding, y'all. I'm gonna keep giving y'all great content. That's what I'm gonna be doing, man. But let's get down to business. Y'all know the count, man. Let's get down to business, man. And this story right here I got for y'all today is called Predator versus Pedophile. Now, as y'all know, prison has all types of scary people in the inside of that stuff, man. Like, I ain't even gonna lie, like, I wouldn't wish the prison on my worst enemy. The stuff I had to witness and the people I had to see and the new things that I had to like hear that this is what people do in prison, and like, just it's like I told y'all, it's like they get us, they lock us up and they put us in a whole nother world. And that's what prison is, man, because when you endure like having to see predators in there, it's a different ball game, man. Like, just seeing a predator, like who wants to be around somebody that you know that would try to take, you know what I mean, take something, like take your manhood from you, like, and they have those guys in there, like they have those guys that go to the furthest extent to try to take your manhood, man. Those guys are predators, man. And those guys are predators. And like, I had to witness being around dudes like that, especially in my older time, my beginning time on Sussex 2. You know what I mean? I was around those type of weirdos, man, but that's just how prison is. Now, with predators being in there, you're also gonna have pedophiles. You're gonna have people that are pedophiles. And it's all sorts of pedophiles, you know what I mean? You have the ones that mess with kids, and you have the pedophiles that mess with young girls. Either way, they're both bad things. And that's why they're in prison for that charge right there. But you have a lot of them in Virginia that's lurking around in the cut. Nobody knows they charge, because that's just how Virginia prison is. Virginia prison isn't like people checking paperwork and all that. If a word gets out about somebody that's a pedophile, somebody that saw some paperwork, or somebody knows them from that city that went to court with them, that was in the jail with them, the word will get out. But sometimes they squeeze through the cracks. So they are in our prison. I know in a lot of states, they don't be around. They put them in certain spots. They can't even be around people, but they actually throw them in with us in prison. And sometimes they just be in the shadows and you never know who a real pedophile is. So boom. We in 4 building, man. I'm in 4 building. This is before they moved us to 3D, man. And I'm in there and boom. I was in a cell with, I don't want to say my homeboy had just got transferred or he went home, one of the two, but he might have just got transferred. But when he got transferred, I was in the cell dolo for a while. And I was enjoying being dolo, man. I was in there chilling, relaxing, staying out the way, doing what I do. And Out of nowhere, I got a roommate. Boom, the door pop. I see the door pop. I go look. I see a dude coming up the steps. It's a white dude. You know what I mean? He looked like a white dude that's definitely not into the type of time I'm in. He just looked like, he was just a normal looking white dude. Looked like he didn't want no problems. He didn't want to have nothing to do with nothing. He just wanted to just come in and do his time. And it looked like he was coming from another prison. But when he was coming in our block, I saw who he was coming up the steps. So when he came in the cell, you know what I mean? He walked in the cell. He put his stuff down. He was like, "Hey man, how you doing, man? I'm Kendrick." You know what I mean? I'll say Kendrick was probably like in his early 30s. You know what I mean? So he was older than me at the time. And when he came in, he said he just came from Greensville. You know what I mean? He said he got caught with he said he caught a bunch of charges. He ended up getting caught with like a crazy stinger that he made. And a stinger is something that we plug up in the wall to make hot water. He said that he made a stinger out of an adapter. And when they found that added on to all the charges that he already was catching. And his level went from a 3 to a 4. And they sent him to Sussex 2. So boom, he comes in the cell with me. Now, Kendrick, he used to get high. I ain't even gonna lie. Like, me and him was only sellers for like a week. You know what I mean? But I know that he used to get high. He had a habit from when he came from Greensville, I guess. So he used to like to get his nose dirty, whatever, regardless if it was the D block or it was the powder. As soon as he come in our pod, those drugs were in our pod. So as we're in the cell, I could see him talking to different dudes. You know what I mean? Like, he was just a regular. Like, he knew how to do bid. He knew how to do what he needed to do to bid. Now, boom. I don't know he's a child molester. You know what I mean? I don't know these things. I don't know that he's a pedophile. I don't know none of these things. But Kendrick, he's from, I want to say, man, what's the name of the town, man? It could be Charlottesville or it could be Stafford County. It's one of them jokes. He was from around those areas right there. But I didn't know that he was a pedophile, none of these things when he came in the room with me. But while he's in the room with me, I just know that he has a drug habit. You know what I mean? I see not a bad one that looks bad. He look like he has some people on the street that take care of him, look out for him, do all those things. But I can tell he had a drug habit. But on the low, this man is a pedophile the whole time. And I didn't know this. So boom, my other little homeboy that was in there, I told him I was gonna get him to move in the cell anyway, you know what I mean, before the white dude even came, you know what I mean? But we just couldn't do it yet. So when the unit manager dude came back, we went on and made the move. And I told Kendrick that this was already in the play and he had to slide. He was cool with it. He won't trip it because he already knew, you know what I mean? Probably like, I didn't want to be in the room with him anyway. You know what I mean? I wasn't like I was racist, but when you locked up, you kind of want to be in a cell with somebody that you're very compatible with. Not saying I can't be compatible with a white dude, but I'd rather my homeboy be in there, you know what I mean? I'd rather that. So boom, my little homeboy was about to go home anyway. You know what I mean? When he moved in the cell with me, he was going home probably in a couple months anyway. But still, he was in the cell with somebody he didn't want to be in with. So boom, that's why we was making the move. So Kendrick even ended up moving downstairs. So boom, while Kendrick's in the pod, now out of nowhere, some big dude moved in the pod. Not really like he was tall, big, but he was kind of like short, like my height or maybe shorter. But he was just diesel as hell, y'all. Like, he was muscles, he had a lot of muscles, man. Pause. He had a lot of muscles, man. I ain't gonna lie. Dude was built like crazy. Chest, 6-pack, traps. He had everything, man. You know what I mean? You could tell he was somewhere where had weights, and you could tell he was down for a long time. Now, as soon as he moved in the pod, it's an old dude. It's an old dude from Richmond that I used to always, you know what I mean, play Scrabble with and play different little games with. And he was down a minute. And as soon as he seen the dude moving the pod, he looked and he just shook his head. I'm like, who was that? Now, I'm not going to say who this person's name was, who was the predator. And the main reason is I don't want to die. You know what I mean? I heard he's on the street. And I ain't out here, you know what I mean, to, you know, expose people for these situations. But when he was in there, he was a predator. So just for those reasons alone, we're just going to call this man Black. But boom. He moved in the pod. He was already probably down about 15 or better or something like that already. He done been to all the crazy spots through the years. You know what I mean? You could tell like he was just an older dude kind of like that was just on some BS. Not crazy like I'm disrespecting you BS. Like you can just see it. Like he just had that look about him, man. I can't explain it, but I made it my business never to have nothing to say to this dude because as soon as he came in the pod and I seen my old head shake his head, I asked him like, yo, what's up? Do you know him? He was like, yeah, I know him, man. That's Black, man. He was like, man, Black will take it, man. I'm like, take what? He was like, man, he love white boys and he love young boys, man. He was like, he don't play around with that, man. He'll go to the furthest extent. He'll do whatever he have to do to complete the mission of messing with either a white dude or a young dude. It don't matter, you know what I mean? So I'm like, wow. I'm like, dude like that. He was like, man, he done been to all type of stuff. He was like, man, when we was on Power Time back in the day, he done did this and did that, and he done went to the hole for this, and his roommate, he told me he tried to rape his roommate and do all these things and force his roommate to do stuff, and there was all type of stuff going on. He was like, the man crazy, man. So I'm like, damn, what the hell he doing over here? I was like, ain't no, because we didn't have any homosexuals in our pod at this time, none. So I'm like, what is he doing over here? You know what I mean? He's like, I don't know, man. So dude walk in, you know what I mean? He gets straight in, he go in the cell, he moved in the cell, whoever he moved in the cell with, and he comes straight in. It's like, he put his stuff up, and he just walked around, y'all, and he just started scanning the pod. You know what I mean? He just started scanning the pod. So, boom. When I see him scanning the pod, you know what I mean? I'm on the top tier watching him. You know what I mean? I'm on the top tier. He don't know I'm watching him. But I'm watching him. After the old head then told me about him, we about to lock down. You know what I mean? He came in a little late. So, by the time he come in, it's almost lockdown time. So, I'm on the top tier kind of like just watching him, right? Because I'm like, this dude looked like a psycho. He really looked like a predator. He looked like somebody that was like, I'm not going to say he enjoyed prison, but you got to understand, for somebody that loves to be with men and, you know what I mean, like love the chase of trying to get another man, or turn a man out, something like that, even though it sounds scary, y'all, you got to understand that, like, they might think prison is fun. You know what I mean? They might think like they cool in prison, like, or maybe they just dealing with how much time they got, even if he's probably never going home. Who knows? I'm just telling you how it looked. He had looked like a person that kind of loved prison. He always had a smile on his face. He was always like just so, you know what I mean, to be a big dude like that. Like, it was just wild to me, man. Like, and I'm just like, man, this dude looked like a predator. He looked sick. So boom. The dude Kendrick, he ended up moving in cell, like it was 1 through 12. So I'll say he was in like cell 11 because his cell was kind of close to the back toilet, back by the back window on Census 2. So boom. One day, Kendrick ended up on me probably like, I'll say for something, man. I want to say my homeboy gave me some powder or something, man. He gave me some powder, and I didn't know what to do with it, but I knew what to do with it. But like at the same time though, like I just like, he owed me the joint, so I didn't want to take the powder, but I was stuck with it. It wasn't a lot. It was probably like $50 worth or something like that. So I know my old roommate Kendrick, I know he gets down with the powder. So I was like, boom, I'm gonna go holler at him. So I give it to him. I'm like, yo, look, this is $50 worth of powder. He look at it. I'm like, look, just order me when you go to because we was about to go to commissary. You know what I mean? Like probably like in like a 3-4 days we was gonna go to commissary. So I'm like, look, when you put your bubble sheet in, just order me a crate of blacks. Now, a crate of black is Black and Miles that I'm talking about. A crate of them is 10 packs of blacks. You can order only a crate. Each inmate can order a crate of blacks. Now, you only can, they limit everybody to at least 10 boxes of blacks because everybody smoked blacks. You know what I mean? So I'm like, yo, order me a crate of blacks. Now, blacks is my drop. Black and Miles is my drop. I still smoke Black and Miles. So I was really expecting those things, even though I'm ordering it, but I'm still like, yo, I'm going to have at least 20 because he ordered me 10. So boom, I'm waiting on store day to come. You know what I mean? I'm in the cell. Store day come. You know what I mean? So boom, I felt like I didn't have to run Kendrick down and get my bread. You know what I mean? He was my old celly. You know what I mean? He know I want my bread. And he wasn't really the type of dude that play with no bread either. You know what I mean? He wasn't the type of dude that play with no bread. So boom, we come out, Empire Rec, commissary over with. So I'm taking my time coming out the cell. As I'm coming down the steps, I look and I see kind of like everybody else kind of looking. I see as I'm coming down the steps, I got a clear view of cell 11 that I told y'all Kendrick, what cell he's in. And his door was open. His door was open because somebody put a box. Now, I told y'all each cell is 4 boxes. They like boxes like this big. You put your stuff in there. Each inmate get 2 of them. It's 2 dudes in the room, so it's 4 boxes. So sometimes when dudes want to jam their door up, if it closed too fast, dudes either put their trash can in the door, or somebody will put a box in the door. But with the box in your door, you can see like the whole room. A trash can closes the door to about right here, so you can't really see nobody's cell. But the trash can the box was holding Kendrick's cell. So as I look, I see the dude, Black, the predator, the maniac, he's inside Kendrick's cell. He's in the cell, and I can see something in his hand. Now I didn't know it was a hammer. I didn't know it was a hammer at first, that he had one of them joints on him, and I didn't think that like I don't know why I wasn't thinking that he was in there robbing him, but I just thought that he was in there doing what my old head said he was doing. He was about to, you know what I mean? So I'm looking like, I was mad because I want to stop it because he owes me a crate of blacks. He owes me $50 for those crate of blacks, even though a crate of blacks ended up with like $30. I just told him, I gave it to him for the crate of blacks. So boom, as I'm coming down the steps, I'm looking, I'm like, and then he's in there. And then I could see Kendrick with his bag in his hand, and I could see the dude, you know what I mean, like trying to wrestle the bag out with his left hand, but he got the hammer in his right hand. And then he just, bah! He didn't stab him. He like threw a punch, but he still had the knife in it. Boom! And he just hit Kendrick. Like, he didn't hit him to knock him crazy or knock him out, but he struck him. And when he struck him, Kendrick let the bag go, and he come out the cell, and he got the whole bag. So as he coming out the cell, I'm looking, I see my blacks. I see the crate of blacks. I'm like, man, for real, man, I was in a situation, y'all, where I really wanted to say something to that big dude, man. That black, like, I wanted to be like, yo, bro, those my, but at the same time, Kendrick got robbed, you know what I mean? Prison rules, y'all. He got to straighten that, you know what I mean? For real, I'm looking at it now like the crate of blacks is a dead issue. I'm looking at it now, y'all, like this is just bad luck that right when I'm going to collect my crate of blacks, he's getting robbed. So I'm trying to figure out, like, what the hell is going on? So boom, Kendrick come out the cell looking stupid. He looking crazy, shocked. It's like 4 other white dudes in there now. It's like 4 other white dudes that he rock with. They come into the cell. You know what I mean? They ain't gonna help him or nothing like that, but they coming to see what's going on. Is he all right? So he come out and he's just looking crazy. The dude, the maniac dude, black, he's in cell 22. So he goes all the way to the back corner of the bottom tier. He's in that last cell. So he's going in, he went in his cell and put the whole bag in there. So I guess Kendrick owed a couple people. You know what I mean? So it was a dude from P-Town that I guess Kendrick owed too, and it was another dude. So they like, yo, man, like, dude just took his bag. He owed me, like, bro, I'm trying to, you know what I mean? That's crazy. So I'm like, man, that's wild. Everybody was like, yo, man, who he owe? I was like, he owe me too. I was like, before I ain't really got, bro. I was like, man, dude, crazy. I was like, we got to kill dude. Like, man, we want to holler at him. So everybody pushed, and I went with everybody else, and we walked his cell. He had the trash can in his cell. So everybody go to the door, was like, yo, what's up? Hey, yo, what's up, man? Let me talk to you, black. You know what I mean? So he step out, like, yo, look, bro, you just robbed dude, and dude owe people in this pod, bro. So that's basically like you take it from us, bro. Like, what's, you know what I mean? So he like, nah, see, y'all don't know. He's like, we don't know what? He was like, man, that dude Kendrick, man. He was like, man, that dude Kendrick, man, I heard about him, man. I know some people that was locked up with him in the jail. He was like, man, that dude a pedophile, man. It's like, what? He a pedophile? He was like, man, he a pedophile, man. Y'all got him in here living. He a pedophile. We like, we was in here messing with kids. You got proof of this? He was like, no, he ain't messing with no kids. He was messing with young girls. He was messing with all young girls. So I'm like, man, either way, forget that. What's up with my blacks? So I tell him, I said, look, bro, I did business with him. I'm just trying to get my blacks, bro. You can have whatever else in that bag. I ain't got nothing else to do with that, man. He was like, look, man, I took the bag. He was like, dude, got to straighten that, man. But he was like, what I will do, man, I'll give you 5 boxes of them jumps. So I'm like, on the strength that I'm really arguing, going back and forth with a predator maniac, I'm like, I'll take the 5 backs. It's better than nothing. And if Kendrick's still around, he already knows he still has to straighten my bread. You know what I mean? Like, I don't care what's going on. Like, this is really on him. So he gave the other dudes back some of their stuff too, which was food, and he gave me 5 of the blacks, and he kept 5 of the blacks. He basically still Debo, but this man is a maniac, big diesel predator. Now, I didn't want to fight. Y'all got to understand, you got to be careful who you fighting in these days, because these dudes that be homosexuals and, you know what I mean, deal with homosexual activities in prison, you fight these guys, there's blood everywhere. These guys is in prison having unprotected sex. You know what I mean? Like, you don't never know what's going on. So you got to be careful who you fighting. So I really didn't even want to clash with this psycho. You know what I mean? Like, for real, the beef was really with Kendrick. Like, I'm not trying to act like I'm a tough dude and push it at Kendrick. Kendrick was the one that got robbed. So Kendrick is the one that has to straighten the tab. So I'm like, all right, I took the blacks. You know what I mean? But now I'm just like, damn, Kendrick a pedophile. You know what I mean? So it was another white dude that Kendrick used to rock with in there that I was jive cool with too. So I pull him to the side and I tell him what happened. I'm like, yo, dude say such and such dude a pedophile. He was like, I mean, listen, dude. He was like, yo, listen, dude. He's not like that, man. He just, he was messing with these two young girls, man, and the parents called the police on him, and, he ended up getting 15 years for that. I'm like, for real? I was like, how old were the young girls? He was like, he was in his 20s. The girls was like 15, 16, something like that. So, okay, statutory rape, stuff like that happens. You know what I mean? I understand stuff like that, even though it's bad. It's not good. It's not a good thing. It's a bad thing. But at the same time, I'm still not playing superhero to go beat up a pedophile either. I don't have nothing to do with that. I'm not clashing with nobody that if they don't disrespect me. And that's just how I carried it. So I just really wanted to know what was going on. So now Kendrick is looking like, so I go to him, Kendrick is looking stupid. I go to him, I say, yo, look, dude gave me 5 packs of my blacks back, so I ain't gonna charge you for the whole junk. I said, but look, bro, just give me 5 packs when you go back to the store, man. You know what I mean? He like, man, this mother effer, man, just took my stuff, man. So now I see that he's getting to the point now where he's going to end up messing up and go to the hole. You know what I mean? So he talked to his homeboys, the white dudes, and they calm him down. That he just got robbed, but he's feeling crazy that he just got robbed. So the dude Black, the next day come now, y'all. The next day come, and the dude Black, man, he kind of like, he keep making like justice. Like I heard him talking. I was outside, man, and I just so happened to be at the fence talking to my homeboy on across the yard. He was on the basketball court. We was on yard 2. And he was kind of like in the corner talking to another dude. It was an old dude, looked like he been down forever. And he was just talking to him. And Black just was like, yeah, I'm going to get him though. Watch, I'm going to get him. Yeah, like, yeah, I'm going to get him. I got a ham. And you just see the old dude over there like, man, you still up to your old tricks. And I'm listening to this stuff like, he got a ham. So I'm trying to figure out, like, what is he talking about? Like, oh, then I'm like, he talking about, like, he just robbed this man. So boom, we go back in. I look up. I see Black talking one-on-one to Kendricks. And they back kind of like by the toilet, way in the back of the pod, by the window. So they back there having a one-on-one conversation. So I'm trying to like figure out like, what the hell are they talking about? What is going on now? Like, you know what I mean? Like he's talking to this dude. This dude just robbed him for his whole bag. So they're back there talking. So next thing you know, it's a sale break. So when sale break came, you seen Black. He running his sale. He come back out. He got a bag. He take the bag to Kendrick. Now, Kendrick stood by his cell and held the door to Black came over there. Black came over there and gave him a net bag full of commissary. You know what I mean? Now, I don't know if this was all his commissary that he took, but he brought him a whole net bag full of commissary and gave it back to him. So now I'm like, oh, so Black, the predator, he trying to trick him in. He trying to trick him into taking his manhood. He trying to do stuff like that. See, dudes are super creepy and sneaky in there, man. Like, it goes beyond the stuff y'all heard or saw on TV. Somebody leaving a honey bun or a Snicker bar on your bed. Stuff like that don't go on. Dudes are more strategic. Like, they come at you like, he robbed them, and then now he's giving his stuff back. So if Kendrick is stupid as he looks, he's going to fall for that this man is going to be like, probably like, yo, I'm sorry for robbing you. It won't like that. He don't know the whole time the predator knows that he's a pedophile. Predator done put his business out there. And he don't know that the predator, the dude Black, is really out for his cakes. So boom. Kendrick take the food. Y'all. Kendrick take the food. We locked down. You know what I mean? Next thing you know, the next day, you see him in Black outside walking laps. You know what I mean? Black just finished working out. Black got the shirt off. Black walking around with the shirt off. And the dude Kendrick is walking laps with him. Now, I'm not saying it's a racist situation going on. But to see a white dude and a black dude that's known for getting down, being a predator, with his shirt off, walking laps on the big yard, that is something different. That is something creepy and different. So people is looking like, what is Kendrick doing? All his white friends is looking like, what is he doing? He's just looking crazy. So boom. Kendrick is starting to fall into the trap. He's starting to fall into this trap, y'all. I'm telling y'all, like, and it's so sad, you know what I mean? But he is a pedophile. He did some things that he didn't supposed to do. And now he's about to go through having to be dealing with a predator. And that's scary in a whole nother boat right there. I ain't gonna lie. So as for me, I'm sitting back in the cut watching, and it's sad that the only thing, even though I'm seeing all this stuff happen, it's sad that the only thing that I'm thinking about is that, yes, Kendrick is going to be here next commissary day. He can give me my 5 box of blacks. That's my word. I'm petty. But still though, I'm looking like, damn, he falling into this easy trap. So boom. Next thing you know, they go from kicking it, they go from walking laps, they go from chilling, hanging. He gave the man back his commissary that he robbed him for. You know what I mean? And next thing you know, he trying to get him moved in the cell with him. So boom, this is how you know when somebody trying to move in the cell. When the unit manager or the lieutenant or somebody like that come into the pod, you will see 2 dudes at one go to him. And when you see 2 dudes go to them talking, you would know that they probably try to get in the room together. More than likely, 90% chance that's just what it is. We seen Kendrick and Black walk up there. Now, Black was in the cell with a dude named Kevin. Kevin was, I don't know if Kevin knew that dude was a predator, but Kevin was one of those dudes that been down. And I guess he like, long as you don't disrespect me, we straight. But Kevin was cool with switching, you know what I mean? So him, Kendrick, and Kevin went up there. Now, I don't know what Kendrick Selly was gonna say, but they was trying to do a move. So boom, the lieutenant, he know, dude, he let us get away with anything, but like he know like BS when he see it. So he know dude Black is a psycho. So he trying to make sure. So he like, all right, I'm gonna get on top of it. You know what I mean? He say, I'm gonna get on top of the move. Boom, boom, boom. So now Kendrick is like Black's friend, but I think Kendrick is more like, I want to be friends with this guy for protection. Or maybe was he curious all at once? I don't know. I don't know what it is, but all I know is this. 4 building used to be so sweet, I ain't even gonna lie, around this time. It's like every officer that working there has already got bagged. All the women officers has boyfriends. It's like every shift is just nuts. It's just crazy. Dudes is sneaking, clogging doors, running around, sneaking out of pods, sneaking out the back door, doing all type of stuff right now on the Sussex. I mean, around that time on Sussex. So like, you can get away with doing a lot of stuff. So boom, one day we go outside. I'm outside. I didn't know that Black and Kendrick stayed inside. So usually in the summertime or the springtime, right when it's getting hot, and even in the wintertime, people go outside because you got to take care. You got to see people. You got to boom, boom, boom. Now, in Lawrenceville, I wouldn't go outside as much because it was more laid back. But on Sussex, I got to go outside. I got to go outside every time, damn near. I'm not missing outside rec. These dudes didn't go outside. So, boom, we on the yard. As we on the yard, we see the old head dude that I told you I be playing Scrabble with. He's walking down the boulevard, about to go to medical. And he walking down the boulevard, he stop and see me. He like, man, Weezy, man, you ain't gonna believe this shit, man. And he, for real, he been saying this a long time ago. Like, now that people say it now, it's crazy, but he been saying, man, I can't make this shit up, man. He was like, man, Black in there, man, trying to goddamn take the man cakes, man. I'm like, who? He like the dude, Kendrick, man. I'm like, what? With the police in there? He like, no, man. He was like, I think they went in the cell together. I'm like, what? I'm like, Lord. So boom, he leave, rec over with. Boom, once rec was over with, we go back to the pod. We walk in the pod, y'all. We walk in the pod. There's no police. There's nothing going on. Everything's normal. Everything is normal. Everything is normal. So I'm like, damn, like, you know what I mean? So boom, everybody come in. When everybody come in, that's when they open all the doors. All the doors open up. When all the doors open up, we waited. Cause I done told my homeboy, like, yo, he said, dude in there, you know what I mean? So everybody like, what? So doors open up. I told y'all, Black is all the way in the back corner downstairs. Doors open up. Next thing you know, Kendrick come out there walking fast as he was moving. I'm like, and he just went straight across the pod, back to his cell. So I'm like, oh man, everybody seen him sneak out the cell. So it was wild as hell. So we like, what is this going on here, man? Like, what is this going on here? I'm like, this can't be happening. This man just came out the man's cell. The man done robbed him. The man want them cakes. And he knows that he a pedophile. And he want to take his cakes just for that particular reason. It's like the chase is turning dude on even more. So boom. I don't know if he did something to him that time or not, but they were in the cell together while we was outside rec. I was like, wow. So boom. Store day come, you know what I mean? I didn't say nothing to Kendrick all the way up until this time. Like, you know what I mean? I wasn't gonna say nothing to him. But when store day came and he came to bring me my 5 boxes of blacks, he brought them to me. And when he brought them to me and he handed them to me, I just was like, I said, bro, is it true? He was like, what's true? I was like, what they saying about what your charge is? He was just like, he was like, man, that was a long time ago, man. He was like, you know, I was on drugs, man. I used to drink a lot, man. You know, these girls out here, they look old now and this and that. And I'm like, all right, that ain't no excuse, man. But I'm like, at the end of the day, man, you should have told me that when you came in my cell, man. But I'm like, yo, furthermore, from here on out, don't say nothing to me, man. Don't say nothing else to me. We ain't doing no business ever again. Like, that's crazy. You came in my cell and you got a kid charge, bro. Like, I'm like, listen, man, don't say nothing else to me, bro. Good luck with your bid, man. You know what I mean? And I ain't even warn him about the predator. I didn't warn him about the predator, but the whole time, everybody thinking Kendrick stupid. You know what I mean? Everybody's thinking Kendrick stupid, y'all. Like he's falling into this trap and this predator just got him. So boom, the next day come. When the next day come, they mad because usually when they do moves up there, they do them on Wednesdays and Fridays. Now, this was like Monday, Tuesday when they holler at him. When they holler at him, the next, that Wednesday come, he didn't even come in the pod. But then nobody got moved. And that was the same day that Kendrick was sneaking out of dude's cell. Now, Thursday done came, you know what I mean? Now it's Friday. Friday come, the lieutenant finally come back in the pod. So when he come in the pod, they trying to holler him. I'm like, yo, what's up, man? I thought you was gonna move my peoples. And it was like Kendrick was right there with him again. Like he really wanted to move in the cell with him. And it was just wild. It was crazy, man. Like it was crazy. Like, and for real, like, I didn't understand why Kendrick really wanted to move in the cell with this predator, knowing that that's what his charge was. Dude know his charge. And it's not my place to warn him. It wasn't my place to warn him, but the lieutenant like, all right, man, I'm gonna do the move, man. So boom, they do the move. Y'all, that's my word. The pedophile moved in the cell with the predator. Man, crazy situation, y'all. Y'all see how scary prison is, man? It's scary. You see stuff like this, man. You see stuff that'll freak you out, that a predator and a pedophile in the cell together now. And the way that he got him in the cell was just crazy. Like, he could tell he's a veteran with tricking people to come in the cell to take their cakes. He's a veteran with it. So boom, they get in the cell. You know what I mean? Everybody see the moves, see Kendrick moving all this stuff right across the pod. You know what I mean? His celly switching, and it was like, wow. So, you know what I mean? I'm just like, this is gonna turn out bad. I don't know how bad it's gonna turn out, but it's gonna turn out bad. I done seen a few joints through the years already. Craziness, you know what I mean? But I feel like this right here is gonna turn out crazy bad. So now, I just can't wait to see how this is gonna play out, y'all. You know what I mean? I'm just like, this is wild, man. Like, you see crazy shit in prison all the time. And this was one of them right here. So boom, they in the cell. I'll say for like the first 2-3 days, everything was going smooth. You know what I mean? Everything was going smooth. And like, they started doing stuff like this. You started seeing them come out and they'll bring out their food and they would eat together. So now I'm like, damn, the whole time, Kendrick was fruity as a, Kendrick already was on this type. He had to be already on this type of time. But Kendrick is basically like, it looks like he's doing this for protection. But if you have to pay with your cakes for protection, something is wrong with you, man. And I didn't understand what was going on with Kendrick. But who was I to say that he couldn't make his own decisions? I was just waiting to see how this crazy madness play out. And this is how I play it out, y'all. Boom. Now, Kendrick been in the cell with him at least a week now. About a week. 2-3 days. They was cool. They was eating, doing everything they supposed to do. Now they in the cell for like a week. Probably a week and change. I forgot. But it was around that time. You know what I mean? These people were in the cell one night. You know what I mean? I hear a little noise moving. Now they way in the corner, but you can still hear boxes and stuff. And I heard it, you know what I mean? I heard a few boxes moving. I heard a few boxes moving. I heard stuff going on. You know what I mean? So I ain't paying no mind. I went to sleep. You know what I mean? I just went to sleep on it. But I heard some rumbling, not like rumbling, but like I heard furniture moving slightly. They woke me up out of my sleep. I heard it. You know what I mean? The pod is shallow. You hear everything in there, y'all. Ask anybody. So boom, I hear the noise. You know what I mean? So, like, what's that? Boom. Morning come. Stand by for child. Stand by for child. We the first pod going. Sometimes it be like that sometimes. I told y'all they'll pick a building and they'll pick a pod. Sometimes they'll do A, sometimes they'll do D, sometimes they'll do C, sometimes they'll do B. Whoever be first is whoever they call. So boom, we first. So boom, I'm trying to hurry up and rush and brush my teeth. I get up. I'm like, damn, that's breakfast. They like, we don't stand by. So I get up. I'm like, damn, all right. I'm about to get up. Hurry up and brush my teeth. I see my roommate go to the door because all the doors start opening as the lady say stand by. They'll leave the doors open for like 15 minutes while everybody get themselves together. They'll close it right before it be time to get released for breakfast. So I'm brushing my teeth. I see my roommate go to the door. Man. He like, oh. So I come out. When I look, you see the dude black. He going at Kendrick like this. Kendrick backpedaling, trying to catch himself like he falling. When Kendrick slip and fell, man, the dude black grabbed him and he didn't even want to pound him out right there. He tried to drag him back in the cell. As he trying to drag Kendrick back in the cell, Kendrick somehow, as he going past the bench, Kendrick somehow wrapped his leg around that bench, man. He had the bench in the finger four. You hear me? He had the whole bench in the finger four. So what they had in the pod is like if the lady in the booth would look up, she would see what's going on. Black like this. He trying to yank him off the joint. He trying to get Kendrick off that joint. Man, this is my word, man. Kendrick went in his pocket and he pulled out something that looked like he had something inside of a toothbrush. Now, it wasn't a knife. It wasn't a crazy looking hammer, but it was something that he had like inside of a toothbrush. And as he pulled this joint out, y'all, this is my word. He grabbed that joint and he went and he sliced Black right the back of his leg. He sliced him right the back of his. And you can see that his scrubs, that jump ripped instantly to that. You can see his thigh. And when you seen Black thigh, all you seen was that white meat. All you can see is the white meat. Next thing you know, that jump just started leaking. He let Kendrick go. Man, it's my word. Kendrick ran up on him, swung that joint again. Black blocked it. The jump hit Black like right here. Cut him again. Man, Black grabbed him, man, and pushed Kendrick so hard. And I felt like that was all the energy he had left. Man, he pushed that man so hard, man. Kendrick flew over there. And when Kendrick flew over there, the jump flew out the jump. And when the jump flew out the jump, now the lady, they in the middle kind of, the lady in the booth see it. She see the jump. She called a code. Man, this is my word. They come out that jump. Lady, she out, stop that right now. She got the rifle, stop that right now. Man, this is my word. Black like, Kendrick sitting over there like, yeah, I tricked you the whole time. That's why I wanted to move in your cell. Police running there. Police running that jump. That's my word. Police grabbed Kendrick. Police ran up on Black. Black, I can't really walk. But this is my word. His pants almost falling off his butt. But on the right side of his thigh, you can see like it's ripped. And you can just see that blood just going down his leg. And as he walking, it's just a blood trail. A blood trail falling in him. Everywhere he goes, the blood trail. They get him like, come on, man. So they taking him out. They already took Kendrick, put handcuffs on him. They tell the lady in the booth was telling them what she saw. And we all just stand there like, what the? Next thing you know, they coming in, y'all locked down. It's my word. We didn't even go to breakfast. They didn't even let us go to breakfast, man. They locked us down. They came in that joint. They started searching for that weapon. Man, they found the weapon, man. They brought our breakfast. They brought our breakfast to the building. You know what I mean? We sitting in that junk like, damn, man, Kendrick went hard like that. He was like, yo, that's crazy, man. So now everybody on the door talking. So the dudes that was next door to Black and Kendrick, they talking to their homeboys on the jump, but they loud. You can hear when people talk. You can hear when people talking. So you hear them like, yo, this is my word. The dude Black, he had to been asleep when Kendrick tried to attack him last night, man. He was like, man, because he said, all you heard was, man, what are you doing? I'm asleep, man. What are you doing? And that's probably the noise that I heard that night. Like I heard some boxes moving. So they say the whole time, Kendrick was going in there just so he can take the dude out because he know the dude wanted him to take him out. He remembered when dude took his commissary. He remembered when dude did everything, man. The man was smart. It was pedophile versus predator, man. and the pedophile won, y'all. Now, it probably he paid for it with his cheeks, but he won because he cut the dude up. You know what I mean? Dude took some wounds. Man. And Kendrick was able to get out of there. Now, is that gonna help his status when he goes somewhere else? No, because he go to the wrong place, he gonna get pounded out for being a pedophile. But at the same time, man, that junk was crazy. It was predator versus pedophile, man. I witnessed it, man. And that junk was nuts, man. And I never seen Black again, man. I heard Black on the street, and like I say, I ain't gonna say his name to expose him, man. This was a crazy story because this is one of the ones that I wish I could say his name, but if you was a predator in prison, man, he's probably a married man out here on the street, man. There's a lot of crazy stuff like that go on too, y'all. Dudes be this way on prison, then come home and be regular. And that's just how it is. That's just how life is, man. So at the end of the day, man, it was predator versus pedophile. It was nuts, you hear me? It was crazy, man. And I witnessed it, man. But those dudes was out of there, man. And like I say, I never saw those dudes again, man. And that's the end of the story, y'all, man. It was crazy, man. It was crazy, man. It was a crazy thing, man. But at the same time, y'all, like, listen to me, man. When I tell y'all, like, y'all see how weird and crazy and scary prison is? Like, I give y'all the scary jokes every now and then just for y'all can see that it be real dudes in there that'll trick you and do stuff. Did you see what this man did? This man robbed him, then gave it back just so he can get him in the cell, and it worked. But the whole time, the pedophile dude, Kendrick, was rocking him to sleep. You know what I mean? So sometimes it don't work. But at the same time, though, man, prison is just a scary, dangerous place, man. Like I said, I don't wish it on my worst enemy. And I never want none of my viewers that's watching me, man, all my followers, man, I never want y'all to go there. I don't want to see that on you. I don't want to see that from y'all, man. I don't want y'all to have to go in there and witness these weird old dudes that been down 30 years. I'm telling y'all, it's going to be weird, man. It's going to be weird, and I don't want y'all to go through that, man. So please, man, if you rock with me, man, if you rock with Staying Out the Way, Trey, man, please stay y'all ass out the way. Just promise me that, man, because we don't want to go to prison and have to experience this stuff, man. We don't, man. So we're going to stay out the way and enjoy our life, man. Be around our loved ones forever, man. That's what we're going to do, man. But appreciate y'all for watching again, man. No question, man. I love y'all to death, man, for rocking with me, man. And keep sharing, and subscribing. Turning me up. We're going to go up, man. I told y'all we're going to keep coming, man. Stories ain't going to stop ever. Let's keep turning up. You heard me? Let's go. That's what I'm talking about, man. But at the end of the day, man, I love y'all, man. Appreciate y'all again, man. And promise me y'all going to stay our ass out the way, man. Let's get it.
Get your money, don't care who judge. Stay out the way, surround yourself with nothing but love. Stay out the way, if you a gangster, killer or thug. Stay out the way, put your faith in the man above. Stay out the way, chill with your family, siblings and blood. Stay out the way, kick it with your girl, forget hit in the club. Stay out the way, mind on your money, ain't no switching it up. Stay out the way, staying out the way, what you thought that it was. Stay out the way, if you stuck down on your luck, not feeling righteous. Did a petty crime, just looking for some excitement. Now your name on affidavits and court indictments can pay for a lot, but your freedom is priceless. You did the crime, you do the time, don't let it surprise you. Real stories from the heart, just to